guys, welcome to another video. You guys already know the drill. We gotta go head over to the post office and drop off some of the merch orders. Today's video, you guys just saw that I grabbed the old exhaust tip from this truck. I have a 5-inch straight pipe, and that exhaust tip is a 6-inch tip for a 5-inch exhaust. And Josh from Dealer Options, he's been asking me for exhaust tip for the longest time because his fell while he was driving last week. So I have an extra one, so I told him I'd give it to him just so that way it doesn't look awkward right now. I know it's dirty, but it'll clean up pretty well. The funny thing is, Connor thinks Josh has a 4-inch exhaust. Josh says he has a 5-inch exhaust. So if it's a 4-inch exhaust, well, I guess we're gonna prank him, kind of. So let's go. All right, here's the tip. There's Josh. He is super excited because I brought his tip. But little does he know, it may not fit. Because if he has a 4-inch, I guess you can clamp it on really tight and make it fit on a 4-inch. But we'll see. Where'd he go? Josh! 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 There you go. There's a tip that you've been asking for a whole week.
On and round, eh?
You wanna go put it on?
Yeah.
Let's do it. You wanna tell everybody what happened last time?
I don't know what happened.
What happened to your last tip? Where it went?
We don't know what happened.
It just disappeared.
It looks a lot like that one.
Maybe I stole it and gave it to you. That'd be a good prank. Stealing it and giving it to you.
That one will do.
All right. Let's go. What?
Pretty sure.
You're pretty sure what?
It's 5 inches. What is it, 7?
That's a 6-inch, I think. It's a 5 to 6.
Did you bring Connor's muffler?
Yeah. You mean Ernie's muffler?
Is that his old muffler?
No.
Oh,
Ernie wants it, not Connor.
Alright.
Ernie's getting old, he said. All right.
What do you think, dude?
That is definitely not a 5-inch.
Dang it!
You idiot!
What is that, 4?
That looks smaller than a 4-inch exhaust. I mean, it might be, but it looks really tiny. It looks like a factory 3-inch exhaust. Connor told me, he was like, I think he has a 4-inch exhaust and he doesn't know it. So yeah, it was a prank. Say what?
Now I gotta buy one.
But you don't even know what size that is.
I won't measure before. Need a compass.
That's a small exhaust. You gonna axle dump it?
Dang it, dude.
You were so happy about it too. Hey, we can put that on Ernie's. Now that is a 5-inch.
Might be 3.
See that? I think yours is a 4. I don't think they make a 3. See, that's how it's supposed to fit.
Dang it.
Like that.
How hard are we doing then?
Is
That good?
Going all the way. There you go. Ooh, that looks good. All the way in. Can you push it in more?
It's at that bend.
There you go. That's perfect. Now tell him to cancel it. There you go.
That does look a lot better.
See? Connor's an idiot too. He said, I don't like the way exhaust tips look.
He ordered one
yesterday. I know, but it took him like 6 months. He only ordered it because you wanted an exhaust tip.
Yeah, freaking coffee.
Freaking Connor.
Look at this truck. Look at the stack of that.
I know, freaking Connor. So you found the ad before you bought it. What does it say? Oh, 4-inch straight pipe. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, time for a tip. So, if you watched the previous video, you would have seen that it got towed here. And we figured out the problem this morning. It's not fixed yet, but I'm going to go over basically what happened. If we look, so if you missed the last video, I had to get towed here because I felt something kind of knocking, or like the thumping noise whenever I was driving, and I just kind of pulled over. Luckily it was right in front of like Connor's house, so I just pulled over. Connor was gonna follow me home to make sure, you know, I get there safely. I was pulling out of the neighborhood and I just felt the bag kind of thumping, like kind of skipping, and I pulled over. I said, dude, I don't think it's a good idea to drive home like this. So I parked it at his house. It was a Saturday night, and then Sunday morning or Sunday evening I had it towed to dealer options just because I didn't want to take any chances. I didn't know what was going on, and we kind of came to a conclusion that it was something with the studs. We were assuming that it was the wheel spacers, and turns out it was the factory studs. If we look here, see this one and this one, we had 3 studs. You see that? 3 studs sheared off. And then whenever they looked at it this morning, they said the wheel spacer was barely hanging on. It was barely tight, like it was barely hand tight. So wheel spacers are good. It was just that the factory studs broke off, and the wheel spacers were like barely on the factory studs. So in a way, this is kind of like a testimony for the far from stock wheel spacers. So those are good wheel spacers. Those studs are good. I assume, you know, it's probably the wheel spacers, you know, the factory studs wouldn't break, but far from stock wheel spacer studs held up, and it was the factory studs that broke off. So that's the issue. All we have to do is replace 3 of the studs and make sure they're torqued properly, and we are good to go. And that's probably what was making weird sound on this truck for the last 3 weeks. So I'm really pushing my luck. I'm really pushing my luck with this truck and with my last truck too. My last truck, I got my idler and pitman arm replaced, and when I had at first it was great, and then I started getting a lot of play in the steering after I got the gearbox done and then idler and pitman arm done. And when I took it to the shop, I took it to a different shop back then, and they looked at it. It was either the idler or pitman arm. One of them was hanging by a thread. So if that would have came undone, I would have lost steering and probably would have crashed. So I'm really pushing my luck, but I'm really thankful for, you know, somebody watching out for me. Go, 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 race him. They're laughing. We won! Go! Ah! Dirty Max! Join the Mafia! I guess he already replaced 2 on there, but The damage was that 3 was missing. That lady is raising hell for something. Let's stay here. She's not very happy, y'all. The man.